following program is an exclusive Disruption Networks production.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Want to know what's going on at the D? Hit up DisruptionNetwork.net and check out our events calendar. Find out about upcoming guests, special events, concerts, show schedules, community activities, and more. Get connected at DisruptionNetwork.net.
Hey guys, it's Bill Vinci and Ryan Vinci here with No Time for Nonsense. We are here with episode number 3 of our show. Today, what's up, Ryan, by the way? How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, doing good, man. I'm excited for today. We got special guest Mike Kohli, a.k.a. Delgado, a.k.a. Porch Dick, a.k.a. Altuve, and a.k.a. I forgot. You got more freaking nicknames than anybody I know.
3/4 of them came from you.
I know. They're all good nicknames. But we're excited to have you on, man. Good to be here, man.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
So talk.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
First thing you asked, food.
It's Sunday.
You having a little
Sauce.
pasta?
Yeah, maybe.
What are you having?
I don't know.
I like to know these things
I haven't
before
been
I
home
get started.
today.
Oh, Christ.
I'm still full from brunch.
This is a bad way to start the start the show. Kohli doesn't know what he's eating tonight. All right, well, let's get into it. Mike,
Yes.
what have you been doing lately, man? You got a lot of stuff going on
I've
with
been
music.
Busy.
Very busy. Saturday night, you were at the Sammys doing some good stuff there.
Friday night.
Friday night.
It was Friday. The award ceremony was Friday night. The Hall of Fame dinner was Thursday night.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the experience, man.
It was awesome. Thursday night they do a special dinner upstairs at the Dinosaur, where they induct members to their Hall of Fame every year. This year, Mossback Mule Band out of Camden was one of the inductees.
Okay, yep, heard of them.
Big turnout for them. They've been around for 50 years or so.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
Long time.
They had a great turnout there for their acceptance. And there were several other awards that were given out that night. There was just a packed room upstairs at the Dinosaur, and really, it's one of the best nights of the year every year.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems to get bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
Right? This year they said
this year the award ceremony, there was so many more people there than I can remember for the past 4 years.
Wow, that's great. Well, it's nice because it celebrates all the local bands and a lot of people. These bands people don't hear about, but you guys are kind of bringing them out, and it's awesome. Good experience for you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And you gave out an award.
I did. I presented for the best alternative album.
Who won that?
Syracuse band called The Action won that one. They're a ska band, pop punk band. They've been around for. This is their 21st year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
So good.
Great bunch of guys, and really cool to hang out with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I know Ryan wants to get Porch Dick. Now this is something that you've been called for a little while now. But what's the reason behind the name? How did you get that name?
It was kind of self-imposed. It came from The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what season it was,
Oh,
but it was
God.
the season where I forget what the name of the town was even. But Rick was walking down the street and the dude was yelling at him from his front porch. It was his new girlfriend's husband that was yelling at him, and they did the Talking Dead episode at show where they talk about that night's episode, and the host started the hashtag porch dick. So every time,
Really?
time I sat out on my front porch drinking a beer,
Yeah.
yelling at people that were speeding past my house or dogs shitting on my lawn,
That's it.
as I raise my fist in the air and stay off my lawn. And I just wish tag it porch dick. So we ended up having a beer at Copper City Brewery.
I was just going to say that really, I mean, yeah, now there's a beer at Copper City there,
Yeah.
Porch Dick.
Yeah.
And it's a big seller.
Big seller. Yeah, we just sold out of it yesterday.
Wow.
The last batch of it.
I'm surprised you didn't bring a nice little 6-pack in today.
I haven't been home yet. I haven't been around
He
yet.
doesn't even know he's having for dinner. He didn't
don't-
bring the porch stick
It's
in.
been a busy weekend.
I know. You had a busy weekend. Listen, if people are listening in, give us a call. We want to hear. You want to talk some music with Mike Kohli. You want to ask some questions. Call us in at 315-351-2940. We'd love to have some interaction with you and any questions about the Sammys or any local events and stuff. Mike could probably answer that. Now, talking about local events, we got lots. You guys got a lot of stuff coming up this summer.
Yeah,
right?
Woods Fest 3.
Yep.
We got that coming up in August. It's 2 days this year. We're gonna have
Okay.
camping on site up at Woods Valley.
Nice.
I think we're looking at hopefully 15 to 18 bands.
Okay.
We're just kind of putting together the lineup now. And
How many did you guys have last year?
last year we had, I believe it was 9 last year. We just had one day last year and
Right.
one day the year before. This year we're gonna mix it up a little bit and
So it's growing.
let people camp on the grounds and
That's cool.
do 2 days.
I like that.
Do you have a set genre for this fest, or is it?
No, we like to
mixed
try to mix
around?
it up.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it
It's
was,
a nice diverse crowd. You know, get a little of everybody.
yeah. We had, the last both years so far we've had the Old Main and Los Blancos.
Yeah.
And last year we had Annie in the Water was the headliners.
Great band right there.
They're on board again this year.
Nice.
And we're working on the rest of the lineup.
Cool.
Have that set hopefully by the end of the week.
Really?
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
so be
Yeah.
ready to roll. Now, not only are you doing a lot of stuff with the Sammys, and you got that 315 Music right here. You're doing some writing for them, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of in charge of the site.
Okay.
So we're just still slowly rolling that out.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we're concentrating on Central New York area, but we'll still hit, the peripheral areas too. Rochester area, Albany area, down Southern Tier, Ithaca area, up north. But our main focus is to spotlight Central New York,
Right.
the music that's
Right.
happening here. There's tons of talent here,
Right.
and they deserve a spotlight. So that's what we're going to try to do here with this site.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I just, it's exciting because there are a lot of great local bands around, and you guys are trying to highlight them and bring them out and get people out to watch them. That's really cool. I
Yeah,
like
between
it.
the pages, between the Sammys, it just seems like the community is starting to get behind the local talent around here, which is really nice.
Yeah,
You're doing a big
absolutely.
part of that.
It's been growing steadily over the past few years, and I really think it's going to take off.
So you do, seeing you're doing about as much traveling as we are with the show. We travel a lot. You seem to be it's different concert venues all the time.
Yeah, I get around. A lot of it, I tend to stay a lot local.
Right.
Woodland, Woods Valley, Copper City.
Mm-hmm.
But I still get around, out and about. Syracuse, I hit a lot of venues out in Syracuse as well. But yeah, I like to get out and see the live music.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's exciting. So I was talking to Ryan a couple weeks ago about an event that I'm going to be looking into out in Oswego. It's an event, and we were thinking that would be so cool if we could do something here in the Utica Rome area. And I kind of came up with a name with it, and I kind of like it. It's called the Porch Dick Fest. And I think it would be great. And I'm just learning about this, but up in Oswego, you've probably heard this, where bands are playing on different porches.
Yes. I think it's called Porch Fest.
Yeah. Well, what about Porch Dick Fest for this area? I mean, you got to throw the dick in there. It just has to be, you know. I mean, it just makes sense. Throw the dick in there, make it the Porch Dick Fest. I mean, we could name it after you and your nonsense on your porch. You ever throw steaks in anybody going by too fast on their bikes?
A steak sandwich?
No, just like a raw steak.
No.
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 Just wondering
All right,
about that.
Napoleon. Uncle Rico.
Man, you know what? I think that'd be a cool idea, though, for the area. I mean, we kind of talked a little bit about that the last time we were here, and I think you get the right group together to put something like that together, I think it'd be a cool idea. Have you ever been to one of these?
No, I haven't.
Now, they have one up in Oswego. I know that, but
I think they do one in Cortland, too. Something similar in Cortland.
something similar to that. We just have to find the right area to do it in, where you can, have some food trucks and people could walk around and just hear different bands playing at different times. I think it could be a fun event.
I almost feel like along the South Utica, Genesee Street area would not be a bad idea. There's a lot of room in all the front yards over there along Genesee Street. A lot of people can walk.
Yeah.
Even people driving by can see everything going on, hear it.
I think it'd be a great event.
All right, you plan that.
If I
Let me
plan
know.
it, will you be on the board with us?
I'll get back to you on that.
Can we
Here
name it after you?
go.
Can we be?
Name it after you, for God's sake, and you don't even want to be on the freaking board. All right, enough with the Porch Dick Fest. Let's move on to the local music scene. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm ready to do a trivia giveaway. Yeah, you know what? I want to get it out there because I think a lot of people are going to have a hard time answering this.
Oh, yeah, it started early.
Yeah, we're going to start it early, and then we're just going to keep talking. Oh, come on, Taylor. What do you mean it's a shit idea? This could be one of the greatest ideas. Well, not that we came up with, but whoever came up with this idea, I think it'd be fun.
One of the
Music
greatest names.
fans. It is a great name, by the way. So let's do this giveaway today. Today's giveaway is sponsored by Engelbert Jewelers out of Rome. For over 100 years, this business has been run by the same family and always been in downtown Rome, New York. Go down and see Sarah and all their happy employees for all your quality gems and jewelry products. So, Sarah, I want to thank you for being a sponsor of today's trivia giveaway, and we're going to be giving away a Gilligan's gift card today if you can answer this. You have to call in and give us the right answer. So, we're really having a hard time trying to figure out this if anybody was going to get this today. So, let's go with it. Biggest selling music single of all time. If you name this, you'll win a $20 gift certificate from Gilligan's of Sherburne. Call in and let's see if we can get this right. Think anybody's going to get this? Number is 315-351-2940. So remember, biggest selling music single of all time. And we may have to give clues if nobody gets it, but we're going to start with that. So now, you know what? Mike, not only do you got the Woods Fest coming up, is there any other local events where people could go and see local bands play around here? I mean, some good spots that you've been to?
Yeah, there's plenty. Lukens has talent every week
Right.
down there, and Barrick. Woods Valley has.
Yeah.
He does live music up there all winter long. He gets over 150 acts up there during the course of the season. So he's a. I think Fast and the Furious going on.
There it is. Man, you hear that? Sounds like running past your house down Riverview.
Yeah,
The old days.
Get off my lawn. Slow down. This is a residential neighborhood. So Woods Valley, Copper City, we do music twice a week down there on Thursday nights and Sunday afternoons. Right now, Mark Nanny is down there playing.
Okay, yeah.
Woodland Brewery, they have music a couple times a week.
There's a lot of
Villa
good places.
Verona Winery has music all the time out in Verona. There's so many different small venues to check out the great local talent that we have around here.
Yeah. I mean, Cavallo's does some live music.
Cavallo's.
One Jenny is
Yep,
another place where you can listen to some good
Yeah,
music.
any of the wineries, any of the breweries, any of the small restaurants, they're really starting to support live local music.
I was going to say there's a lot going on all around the area, and it's getting bigger and bigger. So you never can get bored. I mean, there's always something going on, right?
Yeah.
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 I'd like to shout out to Mythoria. They got a couple new I hope I said that right. They got a couple new. Yeah, I did. Awesome. And Erica Zaltan just came out with another single. Hope I said that right too. I'm on fire today.
Man,
there we go.
There you go.
Couple local acts with new music out.
Yeah. Just tell us a little about some of the newer acts that are out there, some of the new musicians and bands on the rise.
Not so much new, but newly reconfigured, the old main.
Okay.
I talked about them before.
Yep.
Yeah, they're one of my favorites.
Nash Rob recently left the band. They did a big party for him at the Ukrainian Hall
Okay.
down here off of Genesee Street. That was the day after Valentine's Day. They did a big bash for him there. There's probably a couple hundred people there for that.
Wow.
Ceremonial passing of the bass from Nash to Dusty, and now Dusty will be playing bass. And Isaac French is now the full-fledged member of the band. That dude, he came from Vermont. He lived in Vermont, and he lives in Rome now. And the dude's voice is just incredible.
Killer.
Incredible. He's a great talent. He can play percussion. He can play keyboards. He can play guitar. And his voice is just remarkable.
Wow. That's awesome. You know, I'm getting excited because I did see something on Facebook. I know this ain't a local band, but I heard Genesis is coming back for one more tour.
Yeah, they're doing a tour of Europe and England and Ireland right now is what they've announced.
Not coming to the U.S., though. That bums me out. It's like
may still happen.
It's my favorite band of all time, Genesis and Phil. And I seen them once, Saratoga. Got to be probably 1988. Great concert. Probably one of the best I've seen.
Yeah? What's your favorite Genesis song?
Oh, man, there's so many. I love Turn It On Again. That just fires me up. I just want to, like if somebody played that right now, I'd probably knock you out of your chair. Your glasses would go flying. Your hat would go flying off. Your coffee, I'd knock it over. It just fires me up. It does. I just,
Air drums? Do the air drums?
Man, I'd probably do that. Yeah,
how can you not do air drums to?
Come on.
Yeah, I would. And I'd be screaming at the top of my lungs, singing it. And
you don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
No, I'm a pretty bad singer, but I do get fired up listening to that song. So Turn It On Again. It's just Man on the Corner. Every time I hear that song, I think of the field goal kicker. You know, he misses a field goal to win the game, and he's sitting on the side of the bench by himself.
It's a lonely man.
He is a lonely man.
What a lonely boy.
Another great song, Andrew Gold.
One-hit wonder from the 70s.
What a great song that is, by the way. Ryan's like, who the fuck are these?
I don't know who the fuck these people are.
No idea what we're talking about. Andrew Gold. This is a good song. Well, the phone lines are quiet right now.
No one knows the answer.
Nobody knows the answer to this song.
Wants to try.
Tails has the answer.
Bob must know this song. Come on, Bob.
I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
Another classic.
That's not it, Bob.
That's not it. Biggest selling music single of all time. Call in 315-351-2940 and see if somebody can answer. I mean, nobody's even putting a call in right now.
No one wants to even
this.
try.
Nobody wants to try this. That's a great little place out in Sherbourne, New York. They got burgers, fries, sandwiches, wraps, and then you can get some incredible ice cream after. Some wine ice cream.
$20 worth of ice cream.
You get $20.
Oh, absolutely.
Straight up wine sherbet.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'd need a burger and fries though first to start the. God, they got good burgers up there, man. So anyway, let's get back to this. So, Mike,
Bill,
a lot of stuff going on with you time, but you know what? I want to go back when we first met. This had to be. Did I meet you back in
the 40s?
Christ, ain't that old?
Jesus Christ.
Back at Franklin Field days. Is that where we kind of go back?
Probably around then, same time as Fran Allison time.
Fran Allison, Franklin Field days, playing in the baseball league and stuff.
When your dad was running the baseball program over there.
Yep, fun times.
Yeah,
probably some of the best times growing up.
Absolutely.
That's where most of the friends I grew up with we came from that. You go from baseball, then you go down to RFA. You play basketball, always doing something. Wiffle ball, screen ball down at the park. We were down there all the time.
Yeah.
Screen ball?
Screen ball.
You don't know
screen ball?
Screen ball.
Oh, man. See, that's the problem right there.
Mm-hmm.
25 years old, doesn't know what screen ball is. Son of a bitch.
And he says this, my father says this like he's never taught me or even told me
that's
about
your
what the
fault,
fuck it
Bill.
is. Serious?
Christ.
That's your fault for not letting Ryan in on the whole screen ball thing.
I'm the issue.
Yeah,
Always blaming the kids.
I know.
Kids
No,
these
you
days.
know what? And you know what's coming up, Mike? Opening day for baseball season.
Yeah, you doing your thing again?
Doing the Vinci party at the Vinci house. We're stop, take a quick picture. So we are doing opening day party at Vinci's house. It's a tradition that's been going on for years. I know we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but you were one of the first attendees with a group we had.
There's some nightmares involved with it.
Oh my God. So much fun. And you know, the best part about that was we got to skip school. Well, we didn't get to skip school. We just did it anyway. But we'd come over, 1:00 games would start. I'd have the cold cuts. We'd have the burgers. We'd have the hot dogs. That was round one. Now, it was nice because you had certain guys come over for the afternoon games. But then, always at night, you had the NCAA championship game.
Yeah, it was either the championship or the semis.
Or the Final Four.
Yeah.
But then we had another group come in sometimes at night. So we had our standard guys that come in and stay the whole day. But then we had the guys who did the afternoon. We had the guys that come in at night. Night, we get the pizza and wings. It was a long day, but it was a lot of fun.
Still doing that this year?
Still doing that this year, but the group has dropped way. I mean, we used to get, Jesus, let's see. You, Sean Saltz, right? Sprace, Seabass, Evangelist, the little guy, Morello, Taylor. Taylor hates baseball, though. He hates opening day now. I always invite him. He never wants to come over. Taylor, what could you possibly be doing on opening day that you wouldn't want to come over and have a nice burger?
He's a recluse. He's like a hermit. No, not come on, Eileen.
Oh, come on. That's a horrible guess. Jesus. Well, still nobody's called in. This is amazing. Do we got to give away some clues on this? Biggest selling musical single of all time. 315-351-2940. Somebody's got to make a guess. Even we had guesses and we weren't even right.
Not even close.
Not even close.
I would have never thought, honestly.
All right. What let's give a decade here. When did this song come out?
40s.
1940.
When we were born, or when we met.
What?
When we met in the 40s.
All right, so this song is from the 1940s. Biggest selling music single of all time. Uh-oh. Do we got a call coming in? You are on No Time for Nonsense. Who am I speaking with? Hold on one second. We're trying to get you on. I heard somebody talking back there.
Sound like
All right. Okay, you're on. Who's this? We're getting a Crane call. This is our first Crane call, I think. Somebody's talking.
What's the caller ID say? Tails.
It's not coming through. Can you hear me? Well, I think I know who that was. After that last saying, he said, "Fuck it, you can't get through. You can't hear me." I think I heard him just blasting something about, I don't know if it was opening day or what.
So what's on the menu for opening day this year?
Opening day, we got some burgers, we got some dogs, we do the sausage and peppers, might do a little chicken wing dip. We always got chips and dip.
Well, I'm making the chicken wing dips.
You're making a chicken wing dip. We got John Pappas from Guest Bakery who's coming down. This will be his second year. He's going to bring all the half moons, the cannolis, all the good. I mean, that's a nice thing. How can you not stop over for a dog?
Anything
What? Healthy?
healthy?
No.
No.
Fucking opening day.
What do you want? Jesus, what do you want? Hey, what do you want me to make a tossed salad with some fucking
Cut some grass
balsamic on it? Spinach dip?
Some kale.
Oh, kale your ass. I don't have time for kale. We got to eat good on opening day. You used to pop over every once in a while. Even, Meg, you even brought the little guy over one year. You had a nice dog, right?
Yeah,
Your son, you brought over one year. Seabass has been over once in about the last decade. Evangelist is no longer a part of the opening day crowd, but we got some good food there. A lot of good food, man. I look forward to it. We do some pounding. We started a little Dippin' Donuts in the morning, get my breakfast sandwich. Little coffee.
Who Kyle Kimball comment? Where are you getting your meat from? Of course, Basones.
Oh, come on. Come on, Kyle.
Gotta.
Kyle, that's the running back from RFA, right?
Yeah,
He's the one who
it is. Yeah.
wasn't he set a record at RFA for most yards rushing?
Good job, Kyle. Proud of you.
Kohli's not answering me. He has no clue. D, what's going on with the phone line? Are we still out of whack a little bit? No, we're back on. He's fixing it. All right. So if you're trying to call in, it's 315-351-2940. We'd love to hear some great stories growing up back in the day.
Sauls.
Steiner, Taylor, Morello.
I don't know about Taylor.
Yeah, I think he already called in blasting us. He's just such an angry man right now.
So basically, with your show, with the Empire Plate,
Yep.
that's a modern day spin-off of the old 80s trips around town with your video camera. It's would you say that?
It's similar.
Trips around town.
Oh, right.
You never heard these stories?
No.
Oof.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
This one's coming through.
I got bad.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. Hello, you're on the air.
Can't hear shit, William.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-huh.
They don't even have to say their name. It just sounds like Charlie Steiner to me.
Seriously, you cannot hear shit when you call in.
Mate, what do you mean? I could hear you now. We just had a little trouble. It's all taken care of. He's got it under control.
Oh,
What-
I swear.
Well, Todd's got it under control. Todd's up in the little ceiling there.
In
where
the sky.
He's the eye in the sky watching down on us. Steiner, what are you doing?
Hasn't anybody said happy birthday yet?
Yeah, I think PJ Scott did a couple times.
Oof. It could be my birthday. Could be in the middle of summer. Could be in the middle of winter. He just throws a date out there. It's my birthday. Steiner, you got any good stories about opening day parties or traveling around the city of Rome with the video camera?
When are you going to release the Art Newman interview?
Oh,
That's a big question.
that's a classic.
That is a classic.
That's a
That
classic.
should be in the Rome Sports Hall of Fame.
That could
Needs
be.
to be remastered and sent out for the masses to enjoy.
Yeah, that might be one of the greatest interviews of all time by Taylor, by the way, wearing his A's jersey,
Absolutely one of the best interviews.
saying that he played for the Oakland A's. And Art kind of went along with it.
We should probably let the people know who Art Newman is.
Yeah, so Art Newman was probably one of the most famous ball boys in Rome history, right? Ball boy of the basketball team, the football team, always wore the eye black, the wristbands, kind of looked like me.
40 years in advance.
Yeah, 40 years in advance. That's what I would look like now. If I was a ball boy now, I'd have the high socks.
What's
right?
stopping you?
I don't know.
Should be a ball boy again.
Should be a ball boy again. Steiner, what do you think?
Would you have the orange Chuck Taylors? The
Oh
high ones?
man,
The
those
high
are
ones?
you got to have the Chuck Taylors, orange, high socks, wristbands, two on each arm, and you got to wear the eye black.
Yes, definitely the eye black.
And I got to have a towel sticking out of the back of my shorts.
Gotta
Isn't
keep
that
the
how you
ball
walk
dry.
around now?
Steiner, you coming over for opening day?
I can't hear you guys.
Are you coming over for opening day?
I'll call you back. Bye.
Phenomenal with these guys. They hang up, they call, they blast, and then they leave.
Just like the old days.
Just like the old days, all the crane calls and everything else we used to do. So nobody's called in about this song yet. I'm getting a little nervous here. We got to get this giveaway.
Well, we can go down to Sherburne for dinner.
Oof, if nobody gets the question, that's right. If nobody gets the question,
We're taking it for ice cream.
me, Franny, Porch Dick, and Z are going to go to Gilligan's and use this gift card, and we're going to have ice cream on the show. Somebody's got to call in and answer this. Some of the old guys, so I'm looking at the names up here. Somebody has to call in and be able to get this question right. So the song is from the 1940s. What about this guy? I got to give a little clue on this guy. He was bald, wasn't he?
No, kind of.
Well, a great hint.
Is that going to help?
That's a great hint.
I don't know. All right, so he wasn't bald. What is about him? I don't even know that much about
it. It became a movie.
It became a
It was
movie.
a movie.
There you go.
That's a good clue. It
Helps.
became a movie.
It's a holiday movie.
It's a holiday movie.
That's better than almost bald, maybe.
Almost bald.
Well, yeah, no. I know. Pappas, are you listening? John, give us a little. What are you bringing for opening day? I see Pappas is on. I want. Uh-oh.
Steiner again?
It's got to be Steiner. Here we go. You're on the air. Who am I speaking with?
Hey,
Hey.
hello?
Hello. Who's this?
You're distorting. I can't understand you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear the voice, but I can't understand you.
Okay. We're trying to.
I was just calling in on Z's show. Is this? Are you live with him?
We are.
Are you live with him?
Yep. We're live right now.
I cannot understand. Getting all distorted.
Can you hear me?
Let me hang up and check back.
Okay. Hey. The struggle continues. I don't know. I could hear him good. Yeah, try calling back. Maybe it was just the connection with the phone, but we'll see what this guy wants to talk about. I don't know. Maybe he wants to ask you about Porch Dick and the events. And here we go. Let's see here. You're on the air.
No, you're getting distorted again, but I hear that you're hearing me fine.
We hear you fine. Absolutely. What's your question for today?
I just figured you're having so much trouble getting that winning call that I just had to call in because I figured everybody knows the answer to that one.
And you got the answer to this. Let's hear what you got.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to toss an answer at you, but I'm not going to take your tickets for one reason. I'm nowhere near there. You know who this is, right?
I honestly don't.
Oh, my gosh. Well, the next time you're in Phoenix, you look me up.
Phoenix, Arizona?
Man, no. This ain't from Phoenix. That's a Paulie Sinfraco, is it? Man, who am I getting? Phoenix, New York?
All right, I'll tell you. Does the David Flowers ring any bells?
Oh God, yes. How you doing? Oh my God, me! I usually could recognize voices, but I
it's
just
really
didn't.
tricky. I'm listening to you live here too, and so I'm getting the long delay, which is really confusing me. But
That's okay.
Yeah, I just had to call in. I can't believe nobody got that.
Yeah,
I learned that when I was a little kid.
Wow, yeah. See, nobody's even put a guess in yet, which is kind of surprising.
Oh wow.
So, there it is.
I don't know if I should even make a guess out loud or not.
You wouldn't take a ride down to Sherburne? And,
I can't hear you. I can't understand what you're saying, but I'm trying. Your end of it is coming through totally distorted. But I don't really want to guess and spoil your game for you, but I just couldn't believe that nobody got the answer.
well, we still got a little time left for somebody to get it, so maybe somebody will be calling in soon with the right answer.
Well, if they don't, I'll give you the right answer.
All right.
Give the tickets to your event you were going to, or wherever you want to give them.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Actually, go.
All right.
But as I was going to say, you're doing this thing on Rome sports, and of course, I graduated from Rome Free Academy. My wife and I are both from the area, and we're both Rome graduates, so we just had to call in and give you a hard time.
No, that's awesome. What year did you graduate? But if I could ask.
I wish I could understand you. I have to sit and wait for you to come over my earpiece so that I understand, because the phone, there's a delay, but your phone connection to me is just totally distorted to where I can't understand you.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling in and good talking to you.
Hey, my pleasure. A ball calling in, and we're going to get together and get you back on the show here. What, in another week?
Wait. Oh, you're talking to Bill Vinci, by the way. You're not talking to Z.
Yeah, I don't have my schedule up here in front of me, Z, but I think, isn't it next week you're going to be doing the show?
Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
Talking to Bill. All right, that's what the problem is.
Yes. You
All right, Bill.
Everybody has problems talking to Bill. It's not just you.
The audio was so bad I couldn't tell who I was talking
That's
to.
okay. That's all right.
Z, I think, is next week. He's going to be on. I know he's going to come on my show here in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. You guys keep on rocking.
All right, man. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
calling in, buddy. Have a good day. All right.
You take care of it.
You too. All right. So I'm taking Z spot for the day. I got you a gig booked or something. Man, see, you never know what you could talk with on here. So, all right. Well, he knows the answer to the question. Somebody did message in the right
Michelle,
answer.
you want to call in,
You want to
Michelle?
call in, Michelle? Call in 315-351-2940.
Mine too.
We got a couple people coming
Victor?
up. They're texting the message in.
Come on,
I mean,
just call.
I'd rather have somebody call in. If you do, you get the gift card because I don't know. We got messages going all over the place, so I don't know who nailed it first. 315-351-2940. If you'd like to call in and answer the question, biggest selling music single of all time. I don't know. You think somebody's going to get this? I mean,
Yeah.
I think somebody's got it. We got to be close. So, but anyway, let's get back to Mike Kohli as our special guest today from 315 Music. Man, I got to tell you, we got to hit some concerts this year, some music venues.
Yeah, you got anything lined up? Did you buy any tickets for any shows yet?
See, I bought a bunch of them, but I have so many weddings and bachelor parties, stag
You're
parties.
at that age where all your friends are
Where,
starting to get
well,
married
it seems like this is the biggest year. Like almost all of them are getting married this year.
Mhm.
So I had some concerts lined up, and then they're like, well, my stag party's that day. So then I have to sell my tickets. I wanted to go to Rage Against the Machine, and that the general admission sold out like in a minute.
Yeah.
It crashed as soon as I tried to buy tickets, so I couldn't even try for that.
Any
So-
the festivals?
The festivals this year, probably not. I mean, with all the traveling, the weddings, I can't. I want to do Rock on the Range, which Metallica just backed out of.
I saw
all
that.
their
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
the other thing.
big-
They're gonna
all their
these shows
tours.
gonna go. I mean, they just canceled South by Southwest because of the coronavirus.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna affect
I
a
know.
lot of the concert industry this year.
Maybe not, because I know the viruses don't survive well in the heat. So I feel like anything that's going on now might get canceled, but who knows when summertime comes if it's going to be as big as it is now.
Yeah, if it's more of an outdoor thing.
Exactly.
I heard something on SportsCenter saying that the NBA may be playing games without fans in the stands.
Yeah, I heard that too.
How crazy is that? Are people
They're
that?
doing that in Europe. Some of the
Yeah,
soccer
I
games.
saw the soccer games, stands completely empty.
Well, they got to get the games in.
I know, but
Don't you
what
want- you want
the?
people
I
to get
just,
sick?
I
I
don't
don't know. It's running crazy in Italy.
It is. I know. I just, it just blows my mind that people wouldn't attend. I mean, I don't know.
You didn't go by yourself?
I would go.
Alone?
I'd get a great fucking seat too. I'd probably get some autographs and some pictures with some of the players. I'm not afraid of it. I just think they're blowing it way out of proportion. Honest to God. I mean, there's so much shit going around. I mean, you take care of yourself. You wash your hands, but I think people, they're just scaring the hell out of people. I'm not afraid of it. I'll get on a plane. I'll go down to Florida right now. I'll go to fucking Mexico. I'll go wherever you want me to go.
Get out of here.
Well, I'm not going to go today, but I mean, I would go. I'm
You're
not.
on Mexico? Guadalajara?
Get some good coffee beans down there.
Oh, is that what you're getting down there?
I love my coffee. Talking about coffee, thanks Utica Roast In for the nice cup of coffee. We're having the Italian roast today. The Z always got some nice flavor on for us, and I had my second cup already, and it's delicious.
You want to get me one?
Z takes
Hey,
care of it. He
he's-
goes right. He doesn't fool around
He's
here.
like a wait staff. He's a
Yes.
tech crew.
He is. Yeah, tech crew, coffee guy. Look, he even made another pot for us. So, I don't know, man. Busy year coming up. Spring. Look at this.
Huge,
He's got the
huge.
shot.
Hi, everybody.
There he is.
Hi,
Look at
guys.
this guy.
Man,
I'm a
he's
barista now.
he does it all here. I might even take a
buddy.
little shot.
You're last.
I'll give you a shot, Vince.
Thank
Right.
you.
Taylor wants you to tell the clam joke.
Oh, come on. It's a clam joke. Man, I got to see if I can even remember the clam joke. This is probably one of the greatest, I wouldn't say one of the greatest, but it's a classic
One of
joke.
the worst.
And it was told to me by Jimmy Torsano, who I used to work with at the casino in the valet.
Jimmy.
Let me think of this. It's a clam joke. Okay, I might try to remember this.
Watch this disaster.
Yeah, this is
unfold.
going to be disaster because I'm not good at remembering things. So I'm going to try to come up with a joke that was told to me. Jesus, it had to be almost probably 15 years ago. Oh wait, we got a call. Let's see who's calling in. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Oh my God, you can hear me.
I can hear. Oh, you can hear us? Beautiful.
Yes, I
Maybe it was
can.
just a bad connection.
And I keep seeing Mike checking his watch. What's going on there?
I can't wait to get out of here.
Did anybody finally call in with the answer?
No, you're it, Michelle. You're it.
Oh, White Christmas.
There it is.
Hey,
Ding,
there
ding,
it
ding.
is. There it is, Michelle. $20 gift card from Gilligan's. Ring that buzzer, right? Come on, hit the goddamn thing. There we go. 20, and the crowd's going nuts. This is Marv Albert from Madison Square Garden. The crowd's going crazy. Michelle, congratulations, by the way. I'm glad that somebody called in and won this. Bing Crosby.
Actually, I did try to call twice. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Have you been to Gilligan's before, Michelle?
What's that?
Have you been to Gilligan's before? Down in Sherburne?
No, I have not.
Oh, you're going to like it. We did a show down there a couple years ago, and great people up there and good food. And make sure you save room for ice cream after. They got some
Okay, will do.
incredible,
Thank you very much.
incredible wine ice cream. We'll get your address and I'll get that.
Michelle,
gift
I can bring that to the brewery for you if you want.
Bing, there you go.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually.
All right, yeah, we'll do that.
All right, I'll give it to Porch Dick. Porch Dick could hand it off to you and enjoy your lunch or dinner and ice cream there.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in, Michelle.
Yep, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye, Michelle.
All right, so let's get back to the clam joke. Let's see if I can nail this. Okay, so there's this guy, and he's down on the beach. He's out on vacation, and he's walking through the beach, and he sees a clam sitting on the sand. He picks the clam up. The clam talks to him, and they become friends. They become pretty good friends. So he takes this clam wherever he goes with him. Fucking clam. So the clam and this guy become really good friends, and they're hanging out. He takes the clam with him wherever he goes. Well, now they go to this party. The guy meets this girl. They hit it off. Now he starts hanging out with the girl more than the clam. Now the clam's getting a little upset. Well, the guy tells the clam that he's going to get married to this girl. He wants to invite the clam to the wedding. The clam's not having it. Clam's not happy that he's marrying this guy because now he's going to be shuffled off. Okay, hold on, man.
How long is this joke?
It's going to be quick once I get to the main thing. So, I got it. So the clam decides to come to the wedding. They get married. They have a nice reception. They go up to the hotel room. The clam's with him. He puts the clam. So now the guy and the wife, they're having sex. It's the honeymoon night. Beautiful, this and that. They wake up the next morning. Then the girl goes, man, that was good last night. He goes, it was nice. And he goes, what about that little extra I gave you? And she's like, what extra? Lifts up the thing. Oh, shit, I ate my buddy the clam. No?
Wow.
No? Didn't like it? Taylor, did you like that? I told the clam joke.
No comment. Cricket.
No
from
comment.
Bob.
Crickets from everybody. Nothing.
That was
Nobody.
awful.
No one liked the clam joke.
Nobody liked the clam joke. Makes brace. I hope you're listening. You could have let little Seabass listen to it. I know he's been wanting to hear the clam joke for
Probably
years.
is listening.
Probably is listening.
Well, Seabass is too young for the clam joke.
What the hell's Vodka talking about?
Wandy Wood.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Indy Wood.
Vodka, what's going on, buddy? He's listening to him. Christ.
I agree, Michelle. I agree.
I know.
Michelle says thud.
I thought that was a pretty good joke. Thanks to Jimmy on that one. Talk about Jimmy. Jimmy was a great valet guy with me over there. Man, I miss the guy. He passed away, and Jimmy was a good friend of mine, but you know what we used to do, that poor guy? He liked cinnamon buns. And I used to harass. Every day, I would bring in a cinnamon bun for him. And he'd go, geez, Bill, I'm trying to lose some weight. I don't want a cinnamon bun. Sometimes I'd get on the bus and give it to the bus driver. So when he came on the bus driver would give him the cinnamon bun. He go, what the hell's going on? Everybody, I would try to get cinnamon buns to him. Ah, such a good guy, man. He'd enjoy the show right now. He came over for opening day one year.
He did.
He did. That's right.
I think I was there that day.
You might have been. We've had quite a list of opening day things at the house. A lot of good people just pop. I remember Mr. Evangelist came over, Jason's dad. Remember he brought the pretzel rods?
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Fucking pretzel rods.
What's wrong with pretzel rods?
Yeah, I mean, at least a Grey Poupon with it. Something to dip the pretzel rod in.
God, you're fucking greedy.
I like pretzel rods. They
Mr.
were good.
Evangelist is generous, bringing food. Nobody
He
else
did.
brings food. Mr. E brings some pretzel rods, and you're giving him shit.
I did like the pretzel rods. A little Grey Poupon would have been nice, a little dip in. You know, get the flavor.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
Jimmy come to...
Oh, look at that. Vodka wants to hear the 1,000-point story.
Oof, oof.
Oh, no.
This is a classic. Z might not even have known this. Z, do you realize I am the only person in RFA history to score 1,000 points in pregame? You scored 1,000 points in pregame? 1,000 points in pregame. See, I was always ineligible when I played, so I rarely got into any games. So I wanted to do something. I said, well, I got to make a name for myself. So I was shooting in pregame, but I started keeping track of my scores. Well, the three-point line came into play. I think it was either my junior year. So I'd go up and get a lot of rebounds and bring them out and shoot because I wanted to get, that's a lot of points in pregame when you think about it. You know, you get the layup line, so those are pretty automatic. But then you'd have to shoot some threes. And I remember the game that I broke the record. The fans were chanting.
That was one of the best nights in RFA basketball
It was probably
history.
one of the greatest nights in RFA basketball history. If you don't know this, what was the crowd was counting down the number. And I think I needed a three-pointer to hit the 1,000 mark. And I stepped back, a little fadeaway Bernard King, and buried it. The fucking crowd went nuts. Coach Evans was probably like, what the hell is everybody yelling at? Vincey scored 1,000 points in pregame. You know, I never got a plaque for that or nothing. Nothing. I didn't get a fucking thing for that. I should be up on the Vincey Wall of Frames with my jersey that I never...
Your orange blazer.
The orange blazer could have been. I could have autographed it. 1,000 points in pregame warm-ups.
I didn't know we had a legend here. Did not know we had a legend.
That's a great story. I think your brother was in the stands chanting on. One of your brothers were in the stands.
Eric, I think, was helping with the JV team at that point.
Yes, that's right.
So it's possible.
It is possible. 1,000 points in pregame. Do you think anybody else counts pregame points?
No, just you.
Do you think anybody was ineligible every week but me? I don't even think that's possible. I played 3 years and I was ineligible probably 2 of the years. Really? It's so bad. I hated school. I loved being there. I actually spent an extra couple years there than I should have. I was supposed to start in 87, graduate. That didn't go. Then it was 88. Then it was 89. Listen to this. Z, do you know this? Every 5 years, I can go to a reunion 3 of the 5. You know? Just because I could have, right?
Yeah.
And I always get invited, even though I wasn't part of that class, or I didn't graduate with the class. People just say,
Yeah, I went to RFA, Sandra. Class of 87.
Great year.
One of your great years.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about how in junior high, when the tournament would start, and you pretended you were the AV guy, you would call the classrooms and have us go down to an empty classroom?
Great story here, Z. Even our favorite was even better because I used to get out of class, I'd go to an empty room, and they had the phones in the room back then. Well, I used to call down to the library, say, this is so-and-so teacher, we need a VCR and TV brought up to the room. I'm going to send Bill Vincey down to pick it up. I'd walk down, I'd get the TV, I'd wheel it up the thing, we'd go into an empty room, keep the lights off, all the guys would come down, and we'd watch the NCAA tournament in there. Or VCR games I recorded, which we would do, or videos or anything else. Did you ever get knocked out by Dave Hayes at Hazel? Christ. Well, let me get back to what the hell were we just talking about?
With you,
TV wheeling.
you would call classrooms and have please send so-and-so to the office, and that was the cue.
That was the key to get
meet
out.
Vincey down in room 113 to watch the tournament games.
Exactly. What a great scheme that was. Any RFA teachers listening to this, Mr. Galen, too. But we got a lot of, Arnie took care of us down there getting the VCRs and stuff. We listened to a lot of games. All right, Taylor with the Hazleton
What's
thing.
that story all about?
Mink, you never heard about this?
I don't think so.
I'm playing shortstop, softball game, third out, fly ball to right field, Dave Hayes catches it. Okay, so what do you do after you make the third catch? If you throw the ball in, are you looking to see who you're throwing it to, or you just wing it out? Wing it into the infield.
I don't even wing it in on third out. I
Just walk it in. Okay, so all of a sudden, I'm a shortstop. I'm coming off the field. All of a sudden, I hear, look out. I turn around, ball hits me right here, knocks me unconscious. The umpire said it looked like somebody shot me, and I just dropped. It hit me like right here. Next thing you know, the ambulance was there. They had to take me to the hospital. I had a concussion. Yeah, there it is, Bob. There's a great softball story. Got knocked unconscious by a ball. Dave Hayes firing in from right field.
Was this regular season action? Was this tournament
regular
action?
Season? No, not tournament. Just a regular season game. And where I'm trying to think, because I was at short, so that ball was, even if you're throwing in toward the pitcher's mound, it shouldn't hit me.
Yeah, but Dave's a big guy.
He is a big guy. He had a good arm.
He's a lacrosse guy.
Apparently knocked you right out.
Knocked me right out. Umpire said I've never seen anything, just somebody drop like that before.
Sniper.
Yeah, so.
We do have to do the penalty box.
We do. I know. Oh, 353. We got a segment coming up here. Actually, we got a segment here. It's called the Penalty Box. Now, this is sponsored by Out of the Way Cafe and Matt Grabsky. Hometown favorites with a twist, offering breakfast and lunch. Go down and visit Matt and his wonderful staff for a line of twisted eggs Benedict and Cuban press sandwiches. See it, Out of the Way Cafe. I know Ryan spends a lot of time down there. You ever been down there?
Where is it?
Out of the Way Cafe.
Nope, haven't been.
Got to go down and check it. Breakfast and lunch down there. Joey's at 307 on Mohawk for dinner.
Oh, you just did one of your shows from there, right?
No, we didn't. We are going to be doing one there, but we did one from Out of the Way Cafe. You got to go down there. Eggs Benedict is one of the best I've ever had. And he's got all kinds of sandwiches and burgers and some incredible stuff down there. Plus, they got a walleye down there that I've never had before. I just saw him put one together. It looked incredible. So, all right. So, Mike, this segment, it's called the Penalty Box. I'm going to ring off a question. You're going to answer the first thing that comes to your mind.
Oh, awesome.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
He looks pissed over there. He looks like he just wants to come over and just tackle you right now. He's still thinking about that. He's still thinking about that 1,000 points in the pregame. There it is. Ding, ding. All right, let's go. Mike, favorite band? Drum roll. Really? It's going to take you this fucking long to answer
I like
this?
so much different. The local band, all-time band, all-time favorite band. The Who.
The Who. Okay. Favorite musician?
Mike Powell.
Who?
Mike Powell.
Boog Powell?
Mike Powell.
Okay, I thought Boog, but I know it's a good
Not
first
Boog
baseman.
Powell, not Boog Powell.
Okay, Mike Powell. Man, you know what? I wrote so freaking bad. I don't even know. Favorite?
You should have bubbled them in. Astros. On the Scantron.
That's another story. Favorite? What the hell is that?
I have no idea what the hell you wrote. Where are you?
And the third question.
Oh, favorite concert.
Favorite concert.
Live show.
Favorite live concert, Slayer at the Lost Horizon, 1986.
Wow. Ming. That's a great
At the Lost Horizon.
At the Lost Horizon.
Wow. I didn't even know they played it. What year is this?
I think it was 86. It was on the Rain and Blood tour, so it was either 86 or early 87.
Ming, that had to be good. All right, Midge, next question.
Next one, favorite venue.
Favorite venue? Gotta be Lost Horizon. It's just legendary. Everybody anybody
It is, yeah.
has gone through that place, either coming up or coming back down.
All right, I can't read this.
Let me do this
All
one.
right.
Is this the last question?
Yeah.
All right. If you had the chance to go to one concert with any person alive, passed away, who would you be? Who would you go to a concert with? One time.
With or to see?
It was to see. That was the original question.
Oh, what the freak? Well, you got the sheet in front of you. How the freak am I supposed to know what I wrote?
Because I was supposed to ask it. I was going to ask
You
it.
asked the question then.
It's freaking
Ask the
away.
question.
So if you wanted to see any band, artist, whether it's current lineup or past lineup, who would it be?
The Clash.
Yeah?
Oof. 1977.
Oof. That's a great answer. Vince, I want to hear from you.
What's your favorite Slayer song?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Tails wants to know.
What the hell did she say? Soundgarden.
Soundgarden. Did see Soundgarden at the Lost Rising too.
Wow, Mink, that's
Oh wow.
They were an opening band then. There was
Oh my God.
talking about Steiner. I remember at his wedding they played a great Clash song, and I remember somebody in his wedding party did the absolute worst dance I've ever seen in my lifetime. I can't remember the kid's name.
Vanderbeek.
That might have been it. One of the all-time worst dances I've ever seen in my lifetime. It was to one of the Clash songs. I can't remember the name of the song. I was cracking up on the sideline, dying. It was so freaking funny. I'd like to see Steiner do a dance to the Clash song. Him and Mink. What about Bob's
Tails with the heat is
Bob's
on?
poses with the heat is on? Yep, Glenn Fry.
Let me hear your favorite band, or the one band you'd want to see.
The one band I'd want to see. Wow, let's see. You know,
I can tell you.
I've hit a lot of my bucket list bands, but I would have to say Expose.
Jesus.
Who the fuck is that?
I'm just kidding. We got a call in. You're on the air.
You hearing me, Bill?
I can hear you.
Turn your volume down.
Bill,
Yes.
it was Vanderbeek.
It was, wasn't it? You remember that dance?
Yeah, we all remember that dance.
Oh, I was in fucking tears watching them. I had to be dragged off the sideline. I was laughing so hard. It was a great dance.
Well, that's what you get, drunk and Irish. You get
How can you and Taylor not come?
so good at the shuffle.
What?
It's like Kohli's so good at the shuffle
You do the shuffle?
at concerts.
Can I see it?
We see it?
No.
One shot of the shuffle.
No shuffle.
Just do a quick shuffle.
No shuffle.
You going on next Saturday?
Where?
The parade day.
No.
I want to see the shuffle then.
No parade for me.
Steiner, you coming over for opening day for a dog?
I will come over for opening day. How come you didn't tell the story about your dad on March Madness, the first Thursday and Friday when we used to skip school and we got in trouble for being late because we didn't get the bets in?
I'd like to hear you tell that story.
You want me to tell the story?
I tell the story.
Well, I think you might have been. I was in 11th and you were in 12th, and we used to skip on the first Thursday and Friday. We'd get out right around 11:45
Mm-hmm.
to go to your house, and your dad would have everything all set up and ready to go. And one day we were late. We had I don't know what happened. It took us too long to get to that piece of shit Mustang you used to drive around, and so we got to the house. Your dad's upset with us because we were late skipping school to get there in time so he could put our bets in for the first round of the tournament.
I got a story. That was great. I remember that. Yes. I remember when you were downstairs and you went upstairs to get something, and my dad, you were in the kitchen. It must have been about midnight. You were grabbing stuff out of the fridge. And my dad goes, "You guys watching the game down there?" "No, Bill's watching them stupid videos." "Oh, I can't believe you guys aren't watching the game." I remember you used to get harassed every time you went upstairs when we were watching the games.
Your dad would harass me. And then every Saturday morning, he'd yell down to us about the bets. Get the parlays in. Come on, we gotta get the parlays in.
Gotta get the parlays in. Parlays were huge. That was what did it say? Oh my God, that's some good stories. So pop over on opening day. It's a Thursday. Come and have a dog with us and watch a little baseball.
Bill,
Yes.
Mets.
will the Astros get the monkey off their back?
Oof, I fucking love George Michael. By the way, probably one of the greatest songs of all time. If that would be the concert, George Michael. If I could see one guy at George Michael. Monkey was probably one of the best songs ever made. I could listen to that all fucking day.
That makes one of us.
All right. Guys, it's 4 o'clock. We got to wrap things up here. I want to thank Matt Grabsky and Sarah for being sponsored of today's show. Mike, thanks for coming on, man. We had a lot of fun today.
Blast.
All right, thanks.
Where can people find you and some of your local stuff do you guys do?
315music.com. The Facebook page is 315 Music News.
Mm-hmm. There it is, right there.
There's our logo.
Yep.
Copper City Brewing Company.
Yep.
Woods Fest. Yeah, Woods Fest. Woods Fest is we have a Facebook page for Woods Fest.
Okay.
We have a Twitter feed for Woods Fest.
So you'll be able to see the lineup and everything that's going on. You said within the next couple of weeks.
We should have that finalized pretty soon.
Okay.
Be on the lookout for Porch Dick Fest.
Porch Dick Fest. We're going to make that happen. You already see the assembly right here. We're putting it together. Porch Dick Fest 2021.
You're going to go a whole year?
We got to go whole. This has got to be a big event. We can't fuck around doing something in 2 months.
No time for nonsense.
No time for nonsense. We'll be doing Porch Dick Fest. Trying to say that 3 times. Porch Dick Fest 3 times 2021. All right, guys, have a good day. If you haven't checked out our page, No Time for Nonsense, give us a like, share the video with your friends. This was a fun show today. I want to thank the D Network and Anthony for having us again. Z, thanks a lot, man. Always a good time. So we're going to be rolling. We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We got I'll be announcing this probably this week. Our next big show coming up. It's going to be something you guys want to check out. So, and that's why I'm growing the beard, by the way, but it's going to be gone in 2 weeks. So we'll see you guys soon. Guys, have a great day.
So you just bought your dream home, and now it's time to move. Let's face it, nobody likes to move. All the packing, unpacking, lifting, upstairs, downstairs, and broking everything, including your back. Let the professionals at EJA Moving Company take all the stress and pain out of your move. Competitively priced moving, relocation services, office moves, and complete packing and unpacking services. They work with everybody to make it simple and easy for you to move and relocate. Call EJA Moving Company at 315-335-0516. When it's time to relocate, have EJA Moving do all the work for you. Hit them up online, ejamoving.com.
Want to know what's going on at the D? Hit up DisruptionNetwork.net and check out our events calendar. Find out about upcoming guests, special events, concerts, show schedules, community activities, and more. Get connected at DisruptionNetwork.net.